Hello, welcome to this update. Let's see what's happening in the tropics. So we had tropical cyclone Robin in the southern Indian Ocean, but it has now dissipated, and we have recently designated tropical cyclone Fengal just off of India there. This is expected to make landfall there in India, very close to Chennai and some other areas, and will leave some torrential rains and some flooding there, especially throughout tomorrow's Saturday. I think it's already Saturday there, so please be careful those areas. So let's see, you can see there's a lot of convection there, right? It's some very heavy rain, and some models take this right through southern India and into the Arabian Sea. Still some moisture left over there, and these other four models uh, taken to southern India, many of them continue to the Arabian Sea, but uh, yeah, and this other model too. So let's see what it shows here, the GFS. So it shows it there, lingering around there, and goes into southern India. They will leave some torrential rains, then it shows it surviving to the Arabian Sea, kind of dissipating there. And now there's the European, the 0Z. So it's there now, goes into India, especially like tomorrow into Sunday, and the European goes all the way down to 90 millibar tropical storms. So yeah, and then it goes, provides some very heavy rain southern India, and kind of survives in the Arabian Sea. And yeah, there's the Canadian, goes there tomorrow into southern India, goes and kind of survives, but almost nothing in the Arabian Sea. So yeah, please be careful. But now here, a closer look, the rainfall. The European has like the heaviest rain, passing right over Chennai and some other towns nearby, and it goes there through Saturday tomorrow. Then it takes the heaviest rain down to Puducherry and dives it down like to the rest of southern India. Goes, this is already Monday, some very heavy rain. Those areas still goes there to the Arabian Sea. It might affect the northern Lake Strip Islands, some storms, but yeah, then it goes away there. But please stay safe in those areas. There's the GFS, shows the very heavy rain there, goes into India, and yeah, there's the access too, goes there. So shows the system there now, goes into Chennai, some very heavy rain and flooding. Then this goes, keeps lingering there, and the rest of it goes into the Arabian Sea. So let's see, there's the icon too, shows there, this goes, some very heavy rain and gusty winds with this there in southern India. This goes, especially be careful, this is already almost making landfall, it's already affecting with heavy rain. Stay safe, away from flooding, and have some preparations done. So please stay safe, this goes. And yeah, it still shows heavy rain until Tuesday, parts of southern India, and goes away there. And the icon has a more like the Lake Strip Islands, some areas next Wednesday, some storms. So yeah, we'll monitor this. But this is the European model until Sunday. It's like 192 millimeters in Chennai, and further south like 193. In Puducherry there's almost 300 millimeters. So I think the highest risk areas are all these areas, of course, all of the towns there, but Chennai and Puducherry especially. So please stay safe. But if you are in any of those areas, you see a bunch of towns here, please stay safe in all of those areas with flooding and everything. If I put this until next Wednesday, it doesn't change much around Chennai and those areas, but does go into eastern India more, like 200 millimeters, but it does increase all the way to 225 millimeters in Chennai until Wednesday. Until Tuesday shows 221, until Monday 220. So please stay safe there. And this, like for example, near Vilo, Puran, and those areas, almost 352 millimeters in the next 5 days. So please be careful with flooding. Warn others there that this is an extremely dangerous situation in terms of flooding. So please be careful. The GFS, just in the next day or so, it has like 163 millimeters in Chennai and 147 Puducherry. Some other areas close to 190. Then it goes until Wednesday. Shows it does have some areas like Cheyur and some other areas close to 363. Puducherry 303, 292 in Chennai around 224. Then this crosses southern India into Kannur on the west coast with like 100 meters, not areas like the northern Lancashire Islands. So please stay safe with this. This will leave some more showers and thunderstorms a little bit further north. Be aware too. Now the icon just until Sunday. So it has this like until Monday, the next 2 days. It has like 500 millimeters in some areas there. This is too much, I think, but you never know. It has like 600 millimeters, and even further inland, like 623. And in Puducherry, it just has like 88 millimeters. So the icons are completely different scenario. It has like the worst further north, 246 in Chennai, and it has like just south of Chennai, some areas like Kapakan, Nei Kupi, almost 600 millimeters. So this will generate some catastrophic flooding and landslides and mudslides. And so please stay safe. But I don't personally think that 600 millimeters will fall. This might be exaggerating, but you never know. I've seen situations they did. So please be ready for anything. There's the next 5 days now, so like 305 millimeters in Chennai in the next 5 days. Further south, all the way to 651 millimeters. Puducherry is 149, but some others further north 511. This is 300. It shows more near like the west coast too. But please stay safe in those areas. The excess sometimes exaggerates, but today it's not showing that much. But just like 386 millimeters is enough to cause some very catastrophic flooding. So it shows that right over Chennai, 386 millimeters. Some areas like 398 in Kodur and some others further north. And it has on the east, on the west coast too, some 158 millimeters. Sorry, 155, especially along the coast there. So please be aware there too, especially on the east coast where the system will make landfall. This is imminent already. If you are there watching this, this is already happening. So please take measures to stay safe. And let's see, stay away from flooding and everything. And in other areas shows some rain until central India and maybe something else further south. Sri Lanka's more calm now, but yeah, please be careful. Now the winds, this is a tropical storm, almost category 1. And the winds, the European model does have like 50, this was mile per hour, shows like some, here, wait, here, so like some 82 km per gusts. Chennai some 81. This already like Saturday afternoon. This goes later in the day. It has like 93, 97 km per gust in Puducherry, and this goes into Sunday. Still some very high gusts there. A little bit breezier in Sri Lanka and southern India, and this goes. And it has like re-emerging near Mangaluru in western India. So be careful too, and it goes away there. But there's the GFS. Yes, the strong winds there too in Chennai, some 74 km per gust, and even a little bit earlier, all the way to 77. Some is like 80, some 82 km per gust. So be careful. There's that river I can see here. There might be some big like river flooding with this and overflows. So please stay safe. the excess with the wind is much stronger, it's like 111 km per gust in Chennai, and if this strengthens more, this is a possibility. So this will cause more power outages, some trees down. So please stay safe. That wind shows further south too. This goes, and it has going right through Chennai there, the excess. Some areas a little bit just north of it, close to like 134 kilometer power gusts. So stay safe. This goes there, and the icon has like it's close to 104 kilometer per gust in Chennai, 103 all the way to 93 kilometer per gust further south. But it barely has any in Puducherry, something like 59 just to 60 kilometer per gust. It keeps lingering there, and I goes. The reason the icon is that tremendous rainfall amount because it lingers there a long time. But it might not happen that way. But please be careful with the strong winds and the rip currents and large waves there. So stay safe. Please stay safe. And the thunderstorms, be careful. Some water spouts, some tornadoes, the rain bands, and stay safe. Now for the rest of the Indian Ocean, we're also watching some models that are showing potential stuff like in the southern Indian Ocean. For example, the GFS is very crazy with it. It shows like later something forms there near like at the southern Indian Ocean, dives all the way to like Mauritius, December 12th, and Madagascar. But this is the GFS, it's like highly exaggerating. This might not even happen at all. So just keep that in mind. And it has another cyclone later. And the European is almost forming something. Not forming yet, but it's almost forming. So as you can see, December 14th does have a tropical storm at the southern Indian Ocean there. And as I mentioned, the Australia video does have some moisture near Western Australia to watch. The Canadian is crazy in different ways. It shows like this goes there. Does have the moisture near Western Australia, becoming a tropical storm just off Australia there on the 8th, but it doesn't have anything on the southern Indian Ocean. And that's the southern Indian Ocean, but like further west. And the Nevjan has like the cyclone there in India, and it goes into the Arabian Sea. The Nevjan has a continuing there, and it has some more low passages near like the southern Indian Ocean and Australia to watch later. So be aware. There's also like the Canadian model shows some moisture near the South China Sea and the Philippines to watch later, but nothing crazy. So yeah, the ensembles from the European does show like this might cross to the Arabian Sea. Some members show tropical storm there, and other members just dissipated. But it does have more support in the southern Indian Ocean. Some stuff near the Seychelles, and others closer to Madagascar, but has most concentration in the central southern Indian Ocean. And now the European model is very crazy about Australia. It's like a bunch of members showing a tropical storm or tropical depression diving down to Western Australia on December 14th or something. This is December 9th, I think. So yeah, this is just a trend. This might change, but just be aware in the longer term there. And this shows a lot of members the South China Sea and some even near the Philippines. So we'll watch that. The GFS, on the other hand, is showing uh, less strength in the Arabian Sea, probably dissipating, showing more members near Mauritius and some areas down the road. And it does have a lot of members near Australia, but not going to Australia. Like one or two members making landfall, but most just staying out to sea there. It does have a finger or two in the South China Sea, but barely nothing. So yeah, be aware those areas. But now shows like those heavy showers and storms in Indonesia and the Philippines. The European shows some heavy storms in the Philippines. This continues in Indonesia. Just be careful. Most parts of Indonesia, Malaysia, with heavy tropical downpours. Stay safe there during the day with gusty winds and lightning, and even at night. So be aware, practically every day, those tropical downpours in many areas in Papua New Guinea and Western Guinea. So be aware. And down the road, it, the Europeans not forming anything on the Western Pacific. It just have some waves of moisture near the Philippines, but it is trying to put stuff near Australia. The GFS has like those showers and storms there, and does have some more waves of robust showers in the Western Pacific, but it does try to form into something like on the December 11th. It does almost form a tropical storm December 12th near the Philippines, but the GFS, one of the only models showing that in the icon, shows the heavy showers and storms there. And yeah, so stay safe. The the rain accumulation, those odd areas, the icon has a lot of very heavy tropical moisture, especially the southeastern Indonesia. Shows some islands close to 100 millimeters next 5 days. Some other islands 97 millimeters. So if you're in those small islands, be careful with heavy showers and storms. Shows more there. Some other islands, especially shows inside Java, some 80 to 100 millimeters. Sumatra, more northern Sumatra, but does show close to 100 millimeters in some areas. Central Indonesia, some more, especially like those waters of eastern Indonesia and central Papua New Guinea, those heavier downpours. The European does have most of Papua New Guinea close to 80 100 millimeters. More felt southeastern Indonesia, 60 to 100 millimeters. Some spots in Java, so be careful. In Kalimantan, shows more there. So stay safe, those tropical downpours. The European still has northern Malaysia and southern Thailand close to 200 meters to 224. So stay safe there. Still be careful with flooding, Malaysia and Thailand. And shows still like some downpours southernmost Vietnam, eastern Vietnam a finger or two. And it has those tropical thunderstorms, the southern Philippines, some tropical downpours central Philippines. But central to northern Philippines, the Europeans like 200 millimeters, 166. So stay safe there. Be careful. Also northern Philippines, the Europeans like 300 millimeters. So please be careful those areas. The excess has like some spots of the Philippines close to 200 millimeters, 200. But yeah, in some islands South China Sea like Trong Sa, Kalayan, that Chinese island, and some other ones more than 100 meters. So if you live in those tiny islands, be careful with showers and storms. And the GFS has also Central Philippines next 5 days, 200 millimeters or even more. So stay safe in the Philippines with flooding too and other hazards. So be careful. Southwestern Indian Ocean, Madagascar, does show more than 100, even close to 170 millimeters, 200 the next 5 days. So a lot of powerful thunderstorms and tropical moisture in northern Madagascar, some in Mayotte and Comoros. So be careful there. But in Madagascar, some very heavy ones. So stay safe. Northern Mozambique, sometimes like 74 millimeters, some more. But Tanzania in the next 5 days, the model is like 191 millimeters, parts of northern Malawi, especially central and southern Tanzania. So stay safe there in Tanzania. Be careful with showers and thunderstorms, especially those stronger storms with heavy rain and some flash flooding, gusty winds. They have some orange rain warnings in Mozambique and most of central to northern Mozambique. Wind and thunderstorms in Tanzania, they have for today and for Saturday heavy rain warnings in most of central southern Tanzania. So be careful, stay safe there. South Africa, some fire danger warnings. So be careful there. The model shows those heavy storms northern Malawi, northern Madagascar, Tanzania, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So stay safe in those areas, and be careful there. So please stay safe in India and those other areas with the heavy rains, and we'll keep monitoring. Also in the intertropical convergence zone, Majuro, Marshall Islands, some heavy downpours from time to time, so be careful there. It shows like some 100 millimeters, 60, 40 millimeters, some 36 millimeters in Guam, so stay safe there. Those areas, the tropical moisture.